sena unse weekend the matches do na akoso enti be ye ne kakra said de bia ya na me ye ne Monday no ma me sha say free Spain Barcelona share 7-1 against Valencia na Barcelona here 3 maximum points no because o check Barcelona last 8 games are no mabo proud to Valencia game no was Spanish Premier La Liga na no me we need just one and the pressure about to Barcelona for so facing Valencia na hu be hia say Barcelona benya the needed 3 points and no na ye and no sama a great performance on the field of play and ti say wo check no na Barcelona supporters no many ajepayi by ken adia mi hu wo game nim ni ye say Valencia ma ball ni ye fo e de ma Barcelona fo na fo mo ma ni ye fo ni ye say anytime be a Valencia for be try so be defend bia no e ya no mo leave spaces in between no defensive lines and no say leave space behind omo ankasa a defensive line ankasa and anytime be a Valencia for be say attack no mo combine the 3 defensive lines and the 2 defensive lines by say defenders ana e was a time be no limited spaces by problem of Valencia for nya ni say anytime be on be say so be defend bia no e ya na spaces ni do so bebre so ade na Barcelona hia ni say on be take advantage was spaces na Valencia for leave no enti Barcelona for invade space omo utilize spaces no and omo exploiting spaces any ade Barcelona use ya omo timi dey share 7-1 against Valencia anytime be Barcelona be initiate attack no yenya Rafinha Lamine Yamal Fermin Lopez Ferran Torres and a branch friend Frankie de Jong sa 5 players we no e ko make sure say on betimi I exploited some spaces e invade spaces na Valencia for eja in between on defensive lines no enti ade o me ye say attack bia na yen 5 players Rafinha Frankie de Jong Ferran Torres Fermin Lopez na Lamine Yamal no o de o mama ye space yen ko dina some spaces no na yen twɛn ball na ba enam say na mostly Valencia for neighbor high defensive line no space kese na eda yechi no ni run ni akwa for ball no typical example sa ball na Pau Kubasi I dey come and Fermin Lopez no a typical example of Barcelona kwaya no more fast way exploiting spaces against Valencia at the time na ball no Pau Kubasi be ball ndi akwa Fermin Lopez no na Fermin Lopez the kind I invade this space already because Valencia for now closing it down so the only thing I was say Pau Kubasi and say on ball no behind omo defensive line or no Fermin Lopez at the ball back of a ball no or the ball back of what them idea back about Pau Kubasi managing the one you say on say oh small boy by time we are on the passes no to me the breaking defensive line and on yet just a modern and as a ball playing center back by say no or a creative center back and anytime be a Pau Kubasi I be make sure so be pass biano a splitting defense a breaking defense a creative chance at the Barcelona bobo kono any idea ba kwa Pau Kubasi etimi ye at the Barcelona or ye and the game na can course no basically Barcelona for invade this space omo utilize this space and omo exploit these spaces e kan ho bi and Barcelona etimi de chair 7-1 against Valencia bobo kono anytime bia na opponent ebe ma space no make sure so be exploit these spaces no se oche game na nka say course so na Barcelona after the game can o match 101 goals. The entire season. 101 goals. 101 goals. And easy. Also last season, Barcelona, the entire season, or say 110 goals. The entire season. In 53 games. Yenyambo season in Kobebia. Barcelona under Hansi Flick, out of 32 games, or they are 101 goals. A child say Hansi Flick, improve Barcelona in terms of attacking display. No. So what check La Liga no more bona o ma se go say obia o ma se 59 in the UEFA Champions League Barcelona as a go say obia so open one aspect Hansi Flick abe improve Barcelona e your chance creating and no goal scoring ability by the end of the season Seba na Barcelona ntimi anje La Liga UEFA Champions League o man come anima antwe yankofo hu saade we nyina so se saade we be ye fa e was a trophies no ebe complementing Barcelona performance this season but against Valencia Barcelona MIA 5-star performance on exploiting spaces na game ni so simple that's the reason why first half na Barcelona real game no of course utilizing spaces ni na Real Madrid ekwa win 3-0 against Valladolid ye ball game ni na wie no Mbappe na ye bonidin because Mbappe shared 3 goals obo hat-trick at the Real Madrid boboko no na ken after the game ana some trophy busa Mbappe say den na say ama form na timi akosoro Mbappe say adaptation period no over afi na waba asema Mbappe kan no or say adaptation period no over afi no Mbappe no waba Spain afi na Real Madrid fo be hu no super yi se ni hu so basically ade Mbappe person o che nyina na say initially I no struggle no ntimi adapt very well with Real Madrid and La Liga any environment na waba no on second ye ka adaptation a process a obetima change to suit a different condition into a free baby na waba so e was ultimate change na suit the new environment any condition na waba betom no and in football you have two forms of adaptation you have the environmental adaptation waba baby for environment language culture be afi na was adapt and you what tactical adaptation a new coach new role new teammates new system into what's ultimate adapt no so the moment a player betima catch us afi the wetimi adapt no e kire say environment no wom no afi the so adapt team no dem no tactically we adapt enti ma ultimate express on the field of play and ma that self confidence and belief enti say after say Mbappe timi adapt ye no say when the self confidence and belief hwe kwa o first ultimate express on the field of play so after the game asema Mbappe kan here say afi na we adapt afi na say Madrid fo be hu no say adaptation period no over oba ya no struggle nko for say Mbappe be ye flop na ye mwa kakra kenu nim say o check Europe 7 major leagues ewo Europe no obia strikers obia modembo versus Mbappe 7 major leagues ewo Europe uyi obia strikers best strikers omunya touches inside opposition box Mbappe ye first strikers omo 7 major leagues attacking action omo ye kese pa na Mbappe na ye first strikers almost 7 major leagues ewo Europe the ultimate shooting kese na wo ka Holland de onya bi shooting say wo Europe 7 major leagues strikers almost shooting kese Mbappe to sum yenu strikers almost ye progression runs Mbappe to sum yenu strikers almost 7 major leagues almost kese dribblers Mbappe and ye first and say wo the Spanish Premier League almost pre-pitch na Lewandowski was 17 Mbappe was 15 and just 2 goals so enfa wo say Mbappe nya slow start no say Mbappe akachi ya pa obi no betima convince me say Mbappe first season enye good for Real Madrid and maybe entimi nya the best season for Mbappe but Mbappe enye flop with Real Madrid ne first season Mbappe kire say as time goes on no oba be ye top player e dia ma Real Madrid bobuku no okọ Itihad Chelsea kolusu 3-1 against Manchester City Chelsea for na nkasa blame mu ho sa defeat we me the credit ebema team e friend say Manchester City because o me wini namum wini na Manchester City wini ye no o ma yade by king say wo hwe ball na nkasa na Manchester City performance no obeka say enye performance e wo suru bebre na Chelsea was an komu killing game no the first 10 minutes ye share fair game na in the first 10 minutes na was a Chelsea etimi killing game no because first 10 minutes eko first 15 minutes na chances akesi e wo game nim nyina no eko the match Chelsea onya early goal enya big chances in the first 15 minutes by Chelsea failing so betima utilizes our chances no the first thing e cost Chelsea defeat no after Chelsea nya first goal the first 15 minutes of dominate no e kire na fe the Chelsea as stop say omo the pressure to Manchester City so no ma relax say Manchester City bo mo pe de tosum yenu minimum the quantity all of a sudden Chelsea etimi switch here ekobo high defensive line because it got to a time that Chelsea bo high defensive line am say Chelsea chance and kwaya no the pressure to Man City so no omo fa pressure to omusu biem after the Chelsea as say bo high defensive line and kin say bo high defensive line and what's the time bia no the pressure to opponent ne so okra ball say on okra ball na won fa pressure to ne so a obetime be 2 time bia because bo high defensive line so Pep Guardiola enfa won say ne Man Koyema City no or your top coach or the coach na say ade a Pep Guardiola catch any players near say Chelsea ma your pressure beam omo bo high defensive line yen take advantage Omar Mamouche any Abrante defense and Haaland mon kambum enti anytime bia no Omar Mamouche and Haaland ekabum na Abrante defense for Foden I operate as a floating number 10 Chelsea bo high line the moment on be sadie no e force Reece James na force Kukure ya say omo moving back inside move inside the creative space at the Matthias Nunes and about the wide area. Problem facing here say Chelsea wingers na defensive ability to form. Sancho on the left, ontimi be defending Mbeboa. Madueke on the right, ontimi be defending very well. It affected Chelsea. So the only thing na Manchester City for any year say, ombe use a vertical lob pass. Football, you can vertical lob pass. A straight pass, all bar, a better opponent in the defensive line, ni three so, and you can vertical lob pass. So, check it, team, my friend, is Man City. We equalize again. The same plan. Time our team, my friend, Man City, Babe equalize, no. A brand team, friend, is a Gundogan and a Crabo. At the time, I Gundogan Crabo, no. Obi am press Gundogan. Obi am for press Antonio. So, Chelsea air ball high line. You won't say Rhys James, any Kukureya, and move by inside. Vardy on the Matheus Nunes, and you that freedom. So, the only thing on Bayern, you say, Gundogan, ebe bossa, long ball, they are two Chelsea for Nechi. And the idea cool Chelsea can see a panny high line. And I know more some press Manchester City for no. And the Man City for freedom say, I'm the ball never to Chelsea defensive line and the honor who blame Enzo Maresca. Because the Man City repeated Sadia and so now you say, and Chelsea be just a high defensive line no more and Man City for take his advantage. The last thing that me beat Chelsea, Chelsea individual errors. And individual errors no, na Robert Sanchez. King. And koye bako kra. Saturday ni edi ne ho nkomo. Who ye goalkeeper? Adie mienu ehia pa no. Anticipation and awareness. Me no ti hei. Minim utirim sesei. Usu ni mitrim. Say ye ball na who ye goalkeeper? Player no de ball na ba no. Unim de woni trim unim de obeye. And the time the ye goalkeeper bia na was ultimate predator every event I base on the field of play. In the case of Robert Sanchez, first goal na Manchester City share no. Onim say Sabo nanka wo so opie. First goal na buy no. Nanka wo so opie. Because at that time na Kukureya any Manchester City defender na player na preso. So nanka branch defense Robert Sanchez wo so oba nadim no be close angle. Or by na feel yes or say konechi. Na ni anticipation na awareness ye poor. Goal no consider obi eka no. Haaland goal no. Big mistake. Na hu hia so be pie. Goalkeeper 25 years. Outside one cast
but the same why you mistake it here. Now when you say Haaland cry no Oma Chaloba so to form
or to form
and that's rank over send the ball na ba be shen sir.
But one thing they say
we no man easy man.
Easy.
But I think say baby a Chaloba so to here na just say na oba be face keeper.
But one thing is anka keeper no susu wo ma e ho no am going to be difficult e dia ma Haaland.
Okay.
And say a big mistake no here. The problem no anticipation and awareness. So far in the Premier League me who say now the stars na to so omo my errors leading to goals na intimi mbase Chelsea goalkeeper na dikan he player do e Premier League nim nyina o na ye ka play or ye error leading to goals na ye Chelsea goalkeeper. Chelsea deserve better than Robert Sanchez. If yes
my club no one say because mo so mo two top goalkeepers
met e ho na ye club ni me intimi two club na fo me intimi nka se chenchina third mo nkofa goalkeeper me intimi nkrema enka se chenchina munye sei bo bi bi o hwet ball na so hu ne say Chelsea be here goalkeeper betimi dia compete.
Joggles no into me.
Omo nyina ken. O say one Mike Maignan. Mike Maignan of AC Milan or better than Chelsea goalkeepers we now.
Yeah, Maignan is a
Mike Maignan of AC Milan.
No, mo ko fa Donnarumma mre. So op team.
Debbie.
When I say we mo Donnarumma ya dey chom.
Donnarumma.
Maybe onya dey nche we mo.
By Debbie. I was say Chelsea po bi o reliable.
Maybe some question. Only we mo na ya dey.
Difference then so.
Oh.
Aye.
Oh, kwa mo yesa wanya fe to Donnarumma. Donnarumma there's always any difference cry. Omo mi na aka mbo mo ya.
The woman you say.
Yeah.
On club side Enkoyi. National team Enkoyi.
And there's any
there we only there. Chelsea. I was on goalkeeper or reliable.
Okay.
Say oh bobo na goalkeeper nya reliable na de bia yem hye o ho be kire wo. Say na Real Madrid isi akan a. Enkoyi bebre so nim say o woti die wo koto am. AC Milan team ameke. And say Enkoyi bebre o. By Abrante friend say Mike Maignan no dem no. Ko check crucial saves so ye dem.
Na say be David Raya. Ono so when improve pa.
Yes.
David Raya.
As omo game omo ne Wolves boy no. At the time Arsenal di record no. O ye 4 crucial saves. Kepa ya dey saying.
Kepa ya just Sanchez.
But what's the Chelsea goalkeeper was through saying omo nyina.
Okay.
And typical example e you be to say Mike Maignan.
Okay.
And Chelsea again.
But I see yem fairness when I'm in Edelson and twas so.
But I say na moment was so free City ne Chelsea game no na yem bon komo. We join the television so na yem bon komo kakra. See You start the game in 46 seconds. Manchester City for a show intentions. Now, I would want us to have a proper conversation because some of these games, one year carefuler in analyzing the game, yeah, the problem no quite show be. But maybe the bigger problem no not maybe edge na woman. Robert Sanchez will have a conversation about him. But your share was the head coach of Chelsea, Enzo Maresca.
Ushi. HM players no.
Say there be a conversation say striker team yam from so enya hwe. Midfielder ayam from so enya hwe to say the Kopama enya 1v enya hwe. Defender yam from so I found to say
Uya na waka.
Ya waka komo ya wa bo cheba ho nyina.
Kopama.
Ya we bon komo pa. O de ya ba ho. Defender ya boni enya hwe but goalkeeper de okoyam from so obi ya behu. That is why everyone is complaining about Robert Sanchez. We'll have a conversation about him. But the bigger picture they say coach now original Chelsea bench game you know on a lose game. Now, let me explain to you why. 46 seconds inside the game. Manchester City for a year build up. They are building up in a 2-3-5 system. Watch the screens very well. On my right back, Matthias Nunes and Josko Vardiol. Pep Guardiola a position very, very high. And they acquire attackers name. Reason I want to say Chelsea about two wingers are Noni Madueke, Jadon Sancho. Defensively, they are very, very poor. That is why Pep Guardiola told his fullbacks to say they be almost very, very high. I'm going to explain that to you very well. Chelsea so a bad game. No, they started defending in a 4-4-2. We share screens in this one. Chelsea and a defend the next one. Or we defending in a 4-4-2 system. Okay, kid. Yes, that's a game, no. Manchester City fools to say Kuzanov a mistake, no. And this is why I want to blame Chelsea's head coach. City for system, no. If everything had gone on right, it can problem be any hole. Me patch screens, you know, someone's checking my name. We need to do so my why. It's yes, that's a game, no. And can problem be any hole. Okay, young kwana. Okay. It can problem be any but Kuzanov Ken, me pancho on start the game no. He was so ready to start the game. Ruben Diaz, Upra, Netanaki, Upra, John Stones on your feet. So Pep Guardiola had to play him on the brofo.
That's what you mean English.
On TV. And no bad game no. Or by no home clearly you could see say.
No Uswana. Mama images in the memory. I say now no usu. Another son and him
mobile.
Okay.
It's a clearly you couldn't say Ken first 10 minutes boy no home popo. When they carry your first mistake, I'm a go aba. 3rd minute or chair ball. Emma Nico result in a yellow card. Into Aquana the home popo. First when they carry commit I'm a goal aba. Second wakwacha pass I'm a yellow card aba. Still body be didn't wa. Now all passing ball in the chair. Who you coach how bad? I want you instruct your players to play through there. Press him.
But okay, yeah. It got to a time. Not City players need protection. And he almost say I can't judge ball. And Bernardo Silva withdraw by.
No correct.
And he before the ball no man no make sure his pace. How be a man.
Yanko next one and then Bernardo Silva can conversation and can Bernardo Silva then. Usu revs. I dem observe we and also observe we. Me pacho Yanko Bernardo Silva then na fe. And Bernardo Silva had to drop. No a boy no. That was the Manchester City 4 plan. It will share screen this one. Bernardo Silva na aba ebe buano. Then I catch Manchester City will say boy the pressure one so. Sometimes you expect Chelsea to be pressing. Because City actually say, what pressing na on me mobile no, and na wo so nyamyandom. One say City defender ba kwa no po. No po.
Can I say come the ball?
Come on, take advantage. Because Bernardo Silva ne Kovacic man or more dropping. They were easing the player into the game. Clearly you could see say if you understand what Kamisu Sumi will say Bernardo Silva time will be out dropping. Pacho Usha screens in 5 minutes in you. They were just dropping no more boy to build his confidence. Okay. Our still Manchester City in settle. City plan on the bad game and young fire. 5th minute in then on the 9th minute, City young settle, you know. Look at this chance. You both through pass at the Amako Palmer. Chelsea LED 1-0. 9 minutes inside the game. Now Kopama is true. 1v1 with the goalkeeper. Let's move on to the next one. 1v1 with the goalkeeper. No, the question will say 1v1 no. He could have scored one yet. And no decided or pass a ball no Eddie ama Nicholas Jackson. And a bonny betting Nicholas Jackson one also decided say Ken wait Nico bet him in the left and the upper ball no the ashe.
Yes, I come on one time.
Okay, come on. Where you left? And no decided so the right new control it. One Copama no one a young from so. Keso so one idea she on one idea she so so possible. 2 body betting Nicholas Jackson, he could have made proper use of it one year.
So still not more 3 against 2. It do some stage way now because player Ben Ebano. There's
Sancho,
one chance I think Sancho ba. Just like coming at 3-2. But Sana Kupama be passable now. Go back first you know one pass because I think the better angle ni. So the right and the cut to wa. Or the right and the to then Kebama Nicola just in a face goalkeeper straight. But or sign
Odile
or sign my touch back once and our pass.
I think it was a mistake, honestly. Odile and now Odile and a pass nearby but still no I feel say Nico could have at least used the left no. Now or the above ball.
10 minutes.
10 minutes.
Nanka go 2-0.
Oh, 2 minutes. Certain minutes 1 to minutes 10. Chelsea the never ball no. Chelsea no more advantage. Committing a killing game no. My young conversation now for your radio. Share Manchester City for na make position of Josko Vardy and Matthias Nunez can't teach you next one. I had a game changing in your buy. If it's what Chelsea for decided say omo recall ya kwechiri. Share position ye. Go share full backs and baby omujina can't send next one now you move on fast. Share Manchester City for adi Mbappe. After you pass baller. Chelsea now all of a sudden 14 minutes Chelsea echo go echire a defend. Really? Now City for adi omu penny o. Share 2 things and I'm back about this scenario. Chelsea for now Manchester City push your mom defend the so Manoni Madueke is playing as a right wing back because of how Chelsea is defending. It's social screens now Chelsea on 10 from the 4-2-3-1 now they are defending in a 5-2-3. Noni Madueke as the right wing back because of the position of Josko Vardy.
And I just said Vardy in a good game.
Inti Sen America say Vardy some Pep Guardiola position is very high. Automatically it forces Noni Madueke to go deep. No so go defending. I had a Manchester City for ninya advantage say omo back game no mun kakra. Can't let's move on to the next one. Afi won't say City gone more 3 example. First example 20th minutes. Here there's another pass. Just go Vardy because you saw you high, you know. And now Noni Madueke why you late the defensive duty very very bad. After that minute 39 minutes Manchester City are taking the same advantage. Just go Vardy share the position nation Noni Madueke me patch still not Chelsea LED 1-0 share just go Vardy position. And now when we say Noni Madueke na say all ball as a right wing back no why you late it's just go Vardy running inside. I'm more 20th minutes example. This is 39th minute still. Chelsea boy say Chelsea for to Chelsea were still defending. One more example be on the 24th minute. What him say? Chelsea no more delay time. I'm a referee come out. Levi Cole yellow card. 24 minutes they were delaying. It means Chelsea decided say you defending too deep. Mama 2 examples. Mama the 3rd example. 41st minutes and then they go by again. Why another fullback Matthias Nunez. This time around, you are forcing Jadon Sancho, but Jadon Sancho is playing as a left wing back. So City took advantage of how Chelsea were very poor. They decided to defend against Manchester City. And at this time, they buy. Ken, Robert Sanchez said they keep to 1 minute. That make us here. I did told Robert Sanchez they be to Woja Sheshini against Benfica. See. The team will be a high liner. It was so automatic goalkeeper. Wujina wo penalty box and act nano. Now can't see part of my menu. Say enusia na your ball no a 2 defenders nature. This is where the problem is. Who just says Indiano on one can say decided say Opiaba can't move on. Opiaba and now on Alejandro Badi when your issue. Share this angle very well. Way angle outside Diana see pa. Bono time your bottom one. Halan and Trevor Chaloba air preno. Goalkeeper Robert Sanchez first instinct and say or Drimika Kwako Claiborne. At this stage, who say he's running towards the ball.
But Imua, baby, one not
and nothing a decision making.
Because we on conscience and echi.
Okoye, o move back 3 steps, and who said Abby on Timmy Fabon. Trevor Talobin, you steady, would say television, would share radio, no so would say radio now. Trevor Chaloba, would say, or I goalkeeper and say, and then we can in power. Because clearly mistaken in Yaba. Into yes, all cobble so I am from so into my main sign. Into all sign on a Halan, and they can pick a ball, no dada. And your decision making goalkeepers are 2 or more several times. Oh, yeah, bo high line, Biana, we a goalkeeper, near Bobo, you 2 more. Either you do your calculations well, wait, or lose calculations. In Tafe, Hanan all sign or Messiah Konichi already know within Kai elites. Ken, say, Real Madrid, as long as the say penalty, no be Jaima Kylian Mbappe, Lewandowski, no who bet said no Pichichi, the move rough.
Yes, Mbappe never penalty now.
So they say the Madrid name say afi 10 La Liga penalties. Mbappe ashemu 5 and Vini ashemu 2. Lewandowski ashemu just 2 penalties. Barcelona
Madrid for so many penalty power wana.
Almost 10 penalties so far. Barcelona nyemu 4.
Okay.
It looks like penalties need here. The more you say about 5 penalties, we share 15 goals. 5 of them are penalties. And you're bad. The more they get penalties, the more.
We share 10 goals.
They say, no, can. But Ken, honestly, say, as I said, Vinny, is serious because at this stage, and at the rate Mbappe aircon.
Vinicius Junior last season, what difference and what any this season we say? Almost at this season, the same one to me more.
No to me more.
And you say, but you do, you know. Now we shall go in the semi-final, ABA final. Now we are seeing as well world best. Maintain the conversation as
last season.
Because last season crowd and said this season cry kakra. This season crowd about kakra.
From August to December. Now Jude Bellingham. It was Jude Bellingham's Real Madrid. And now Vini ball quarterfinals, semi-finals, finals of the Champions League.
Even quarterfinal went to me. Bayern Munich. First leg.
Exactly.
And a second leg in
the business stage of the Champions League. The whole but I feel difference I want to say. Mbappe no. Say bedroom baby numbers be here.
Or no pen numbers no.
Mbappe no so near brain numbers no. It's so far so good. But as I said, Vini so concentrating na obobo ni bi. Abebo no.
But I know Ayel Dawson of Madrid a situation no. Ebi mo so gidi e pass as Vini ni wa as a kokakra. Ebi mo say Vini ni wa Vini wo ho a enema nyina besesa. Vinicius Junior do big games na ye behwe. Mbappe so ho. Biggie
Ken
Biggie
Ken
my Biggie
Ken
Biggie no Biggie
boss
na eno na me wo ye commentary no ne amofa eno na me wo say bibi akoso United game na bibi akoso na eno say commentary no so be de ni ba beto fom pa ge wonse nkofo bi pese omo fa ho e ma Liverpool for J Cup no ana onre okay Biggie
boss
yankwa yeni nkomo
boss ma me share from Manchester City ni Chelsea game no na kwaku ka sem bi say nipa ba ko ma Chelsea Lucy game ni pa Chelsea coach Enzo Maresca na me ne kwaku be ya adwen wo ho boss game bia obekom bia no the kind of tactics e was all the real game ni mu anya say e bia obo team A tactics how deploy all the anya results was our game ni mu enti chenchi na atwan say okwa shia team bia sa tactics na was all the kom Enzo Maresca ko board the game against Manchester City he said the Chelsea e ko board the game against Wolves and no ka ho and amwa eyema Chelsea team no we Wolves game na obo Kukuyera as an inverted left back the biano the ma support e wo mfinfin honom the woman say the Wolves ball mu game no omo mu bo Wolves flanks no Altinuri and Semedo any sa quality dey betimi atete Chelsea on any day at say Manchester City team no omo mu ball on the flank the kind of quality omo kita Chelsea the Manchester City game na about that same style but this time around no you see play a friend say Reece James and the boss are inverted a right back position no it is a Chelsea kwa no na join him fin honum no akwa support ho no ni Madrid can no ball on the flank on Reece James boss our position no on track back in Mameboa require Manchester City fast so they share the first goal just cover the goal now Now was on the track back a brand with James Aquaquaco. But one yet. Time or done who say. Just cover your call. Aquaquaco prayer to bet me about Bona. A friend and I Gene Banner Hosso. Says I saw Quachi, no coco support a defense. But at that time, now you leads at the amateur team. No. It is all your coach now going to games. You look at the strength of your opponent. And yes, what is the system we are fat in the previous game, our boy? It's the Chinchina kind. So system now are operating out their results. And you two different clubs with different quality at this level of the Premier League. It's the Enzo Maresca with this kind of tactics. I'm watching Chelsea team no cry. It was totally wrong. Minim se no so be Lucy midfield in there. Because our Moises Caicedo or Enzo Fernandez. These two midfielders should be enough to provide cover for your defense. Now we'll say enough. So may provide the cover the Chelsea defense. Now I hear Manchester City midfield. Because those two midfielders I can't want them. They are defensive minded midfielders. It is a pressure bar. I'm over to me support it. It's now signed the regime say Kwako ye then won't fin. Jadon Sancho on the other flank, on also to defend it. Madueke and defend it. It's any time there was a Chelsea here support, no. Now Sam Nancy and a Chelsea team not to one man. They were doing their own thing. Going forward, or making sure to share opponent to be or any strength, no any weakness, no the kind of system or the game. Now they are pair results. Manchester City on the day showed a lot of quality. There were certain players I was happy for. Umar Mamouche at least gave us some glimpses of the kind of quality. Or to be the Manchester City team on any day. I said it the other time here. Some more money in free Haaland so. Abia, what matches be a near man but was our quality now on any day to me their hard defense be and on her choir or the Chelsea defense and the first one time I watch our go now. Not share the kind of quality. Branty anyway. Most of the time you're complaining. Say, oh yeah, you're too much of a tapping striker. But this time, Okitabo, EBT Taloba, Emma Taloba Tetoye, and who's the goalkeeper near out of the line. For Robert Sanchez, the least said about him, the better. Say Chelsea are ready to be competing or compete here. They need a new goalkeeper. Na Nemanko Yim for Chelsea team. No. Manchester United, and Enya win our Craven Cottage. So Manchester United, the Quack show Craven Cottage, again, any news. Say United question or Craven Cottage. Any news. And one of the venues at Manchester United called Bon Homo de Power. Some kind of year. Since 2009, at data Manchester United be use league game our Craven Cottage Fulham home. Very difficult for Fulham on one Casari home ground to share Manchester United game. But I know a game now I share, you know. It was a game of two sides in your normal lucky quality. But the Fulham lucky quality against Manchester United and your problem. But the Manchester United lucky quality against Fulham a problem. It's at a point. Now United supporters never stands on their way and chant attack.
I didn't even know my sir.
Because they feel the quality now United kita. Another players that was scored him no. Ultimate Congo Liverpool now defending your results. Almost City no now defending your results. And more Arsenal now defend it. Now on sign Kobo Fulham now Congo defend it. The only player in the first half not yet threatening enough your left will be. This season, he's gotten the best Premier League season. Watch out 7 goals. I'm at 3 assists out of 23 league matches I have bought so far. And he was the brightest spot for Fulham in the first half. But you only free one man. There was no other player not yet threatening enough. But still Manchester United was defending. And at the back and they say, coach didn't try to best take it to a first 11 kin. Yes. Football. I always say there are certain positions. You the question you understand the neighbor. No matter the individual quality and brilliance. Say you want to you to me more. It's ya about to supporters neka. Omo hebo neka. Say some is running ball power, but only way boy in fact. Because there is no question and understanding between them. Central defense, central midfield, and at the attacking position 9 and 10. Manchester United the Chirona, Ubo Lenny Euro, Ubo Maguire, one Lisandro Martinez no mobile. Adia Bache. Na ba kwa film na Matias Delita baba bishim. Adia bache na ba kwa film na another central defender. I only film the other time so ni another 2 neighbor. Enti santi ase no mo be hia going forward na emma in midfield ube hu Ugarte no ni ko be menu bo adia chia obo say Bruno Fernandes no Ugarte adia bache no na Eriksen ni ko be menu. There is no understanding because when you wey bo omo man check consistency member mu nya sa understanding no.
When you sure say oye new coach no or person my player be a chance.
Ken, why Ogusu aoye. But they are too much.
What about 11 matches?
Yes.
We're winning 3.
Yes.
Out of 11.
And yes, sir. When you say consistency now, when to me the desired results from my club no, he still has to work on the Manchester United attack. And what the Juma or pa. Say United about 2 matches. 2 matches on my board. The last 2 matches in the league, United about shot on target me. Out of 180 minutes, 90 minutes me. Manchester United about shot on target me. And it is bad for a club away na adwin to obe compete. It's the coach and the manager in Kohonom. No nye team ne ho adwuma. Na consistency mra ne lineup nim. E kwaye sa na players ne bo. No munya that understanding between them. I believe that gradually nema betimi asesa dia Manchester United. Kakra bi on Barcelona. Barcelona needed this emphatic win to send a signal to other clubs that was Spanish La Liga anymore. So am I ready? Say La Liga and still they are going to contend for it. You share season at a point. No be a few say Barcelona never beje the Spanish La Liga. Na Madrid no mu trailing no. Atletico Madrid mo de no mo nka no mo men no. But along the line, any Mbappe here dem Barca. Say in the Spanish La Liga, and for also about Champions League oche. Obo Super Cup no oche, obo Copa del Rey na oche no. Spanish La Liga no about 8 matches no win just 1. Aman for say ade ni nyeye, ade na jiegu. It is on your opportunity. Now we share obia. At least teams and the money monko ye no fa send the signal ma other clubs no. And that was exactly what Barcelona had to do. And now Valencia for coach. Me feel so one for that respect and for my Barcelona team no. Carlos Cobera. Ye beside the system ben or the Cobasa game nimu. Or say he is always going to do what he always does. Ken, it's your course or kwa ko biem no ne Barcelona abo. Valencia share Barcelona or Barca home. Now ko high line. We defenders in this speed. Almost sense of awareness and judgment in yet. You don't play a high line system against a Barcelona team on Unibofie. No, you're better than who possessively. And almost this idea in the Valencia team. My member Femi Lopez Abaso. I was happy for him yesterday. Player only a lot of minutes. But anytime you get the opportunity, you try to prove a point. And then now, he was my man of the match. Now Barcelona, he had 3 points. You know? And this was the way they should have done it to get it. Sending signals and shivers into the spines of your other opponents. Exactly this way.
We bomb Madrid for him.
Ken opponent be a the team in Yadi important was just 7-1 with Homa. We are special.
Okay.
And to say Yana was a Basayano. No, the announcer said they are back into the contention.
Share 4. Nan will be him say Ombiko Carrera for but Nwana.
Ken, oh yes, of course, a bit me sir. But Kylian United Ebano. Based on 4 Nana Santo against Vision, no. None of Yam Session and no man this our strategy in the plan the Bemoa or only concede 1 penalty.
Okay. There's a Omu was as a Omu defender.
Obebiembe Brasembetono. He came with a different plan.
Yes, only Basa about Kuguchi.
It's only Basa Ebo. That's all Guachi defend the year. There are 2 philosophies of defending in football. Either you keep the ball, because some say the best way to defend is to keep the ball. And I say you are going to defend and defend well. It is all about Barca now per results. And as a team, you're possessing football now per results. You either have to defend and defend well or try to keep the ball.
Well, me that say, I know I a biggie.